I'm homeschooled, and all that means is that I am taught at home. If you think that homeschooling is a term that is used the same way every time it is said, then you are very, very wrong, and obviously you aren't homeschooled and haven't encountered very many homeschooled. Homeschooling is different for every single person involved. Every single parent has a slightly different philosophy of how they want to educate their children, and every kid involved has a, let's just say, drastically different approach of how they accept that. So I'm going to tell you what kind of homeschooler I am, and in that way you'll get to know who I am a little more and what kind of person I am and what kind of schooling I do. So there are many different kinds of homeschooling. There's very strict homeschooling, there's classical education, there's Charlotte Mason, natural learning, unschooling, which pretty much kind of defines itself, which is like the act of not doing school. I've always had a very cater-made education. It's very hard for me to just state what kind of homeschooler I am and what kind of homeschooling experience I've had over the years, because my experience has varied over the years, over the months, over the weeks, and changes day to day. Even, I guess the most precise way to say it without actually being precise is that I am a structured casual learner, leaning heavily towards the unschooled side. Most of my childhood education came from field trips and just experiencing the world around me, being out in nature a lot, going to parks and natural sites and historical sites for history and just historical villages, and just experiencing pretty much everything that the community around me had to offer and the greater world around me had to offer. Schooling has never been structured and curriculum based. My mom has never bought a curriculum. Most of the things I did when I was younger were work pages torn out from different books, and just what I needed to know my mom would bring out. She followed the education guidelines, and that is where I got all my base education from when I was born until grade 8, grade 9. And then high school's where things have gotten a little more abstract and a little bit harder to define exactly what I did and what I'm still doing. Right now, at this current point, I'm taking courses online through the Virtual Learning Center, and that is working really well for me right now. And to be able to get into university, I wanted to make sure that I would be able to get in, and having 6 grade 12 courses, the universities can't say no to me. It would be possible for me to go through all of high school homeschooled just without any outside help, and universities, some may still take me, some may not, but this is just kind of my making sure that they cannot just push me aside, and it'll just make things easier for me in the long run, and I feel like it's a good experience, and it's helping me learn to manage my time and teaching me what not to do with my time. Being homeschooled has just given me the opportunity to pursue my interests and take my time and enjoy what's around me, and not only be able to do everything I want to, but also be really close with my family and have lots of time for friends and just build really good relationships with the people around me. Every year my mom has asked me if I want to go to school, so it has never been I have to be homeschooled kind of deal. I've been really involved with how my education works. No, I will not be able to give you even a fraction of what I've learned and how I've learned it in this video, so I'm thinking of making a series about different parts of my education. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed, and everyone who's said hi, and everyone who's commented, and just everyone who's cool and nice, and yay! I hope this enlightened people, and people who are homeschooled, I'm pretty sure you can agree with the fact that it's different for everyone, and I'm interested in hearing other people's homeschooling stories and what they think and what kind of homeschooling they've done, whether it's been structured or not structured. This is Mr. Sock Monkey. I made him, and his hat, and yeah, he's pretty cool. Yay! So that is what it is. Okay, Happy New Year, bye. I am homeschooled. And so are my siblings, who are up above me making the most tremendous racket, and my phone is ringing, and everything's just happening. Goodbye!